Good afternoon, all of you. Today we discuss adjustments of errors in single phase energy meters. Okay, already we discussed what are the errors are there in single phase energy meters. That is, seven types of errors are there in this energy meter. That is phase error, speed error, frictional error, creeping error, frequency error, temperature error, and error due to the voltage variations. So we discuss the all the errors, how to adjust that errors to overcome in a single phase energy meter. We discuss each of the error. First we discuss the phase error. In this phase error, how to get this phase error means, in the energy meter we have shunt coil, no? In that shunt coil, we get this some flux. The flux is exactly the supply voltage will be 90 degrees, but it have sometimes not 90 degrees because of the phase error. That is a phase error. It exactly 90 degrees it will be efficient, otherwise it is not good. So we can exactly 90 degrees phase in the shunt coil, then only it will be efficient. So we can avoid this phase error. How to avoid the phase error? We can adjust the phase error by using the central limb, that is the pressure coil. Here pressure coil is there, no, in the energy meter, this one. We can adjusting the phase here by using the pressure coil here. Center limb is there, no, this center limb in this shunt magnet, one center limb is there, no. By uh, using that center limb we can control the phase exact 90 degrees. Okay, then we can avoid the phase error. Next one is speed error. Speed can be adjusted by using the braking magnet, right? Here we are using the braking magnet. Any fast or slow responses in speed in a that instrument, we can avoid that speed error. We can using the braking magnet, that is permanent magnet. We are using the braking magnet, no, here in this energy meter. By using this braking magnet or permanent magnet, we can controlling the speed of this disc, aluminum disc. Then we can avoid the speed error also. Okay. Next one is frictional error. Frictional error also one of the error in this meter. We can avoid in light loads it will be getting in frictional error. By we can avoiding this frictional error by using the jewel bearings. In spindle pivot we have jewel bearings. By using the jewel bearings we can avoid the frictional errors. Here one pivot is there, here jewel bearings we are using this like this. These jewel bearings reduce the frictional errors. Next one is creeping error. The creeping means sometimes the disk of energy meter makes slow, but continuous rotation is need in the no load also, but it will be sometimes will be it will be slow. That process is called as a creeping. Okay, sometimes the disk of energy meters makes slow but continuous rotation even there is no load is called as creeping. Okay, we can avoid this error. We can adjust the holes in the disk. We can giving the holes in a disk. then we can avoid the creeping error. Frequency error. Frequency error, uh, almost all the equipments will be in 50 hertz of frequency. Okay, supply frequency we cannot change. It can be changes, the current phase will also changes. We will get the small errors in a reading. So, we can avoid that errors, we can fix the frequency in the limited range, whatever the range is, we can limiting frequency, limited frequency, whatever the plus or minus 5%, we can adjust the frequency. Also we can avoid this frequency error also. Temperature error. The temperature, because of change in resistance, we will get the heat, then but in this temperature error we cannot eliminate in this energy meter. Why? Because we can give any external temperature errors, we cannot avoid. Why? That's purpose we can manufacturing, in the time of manufacture only we can better cooling purpose you are using in the energy meter, then we can avoid the temperature error also. In manufacture time only we can construct the coolings also, some holes like that we can give a holes for the instrument, then we can avoid this temperature error. Error due to voltage variations. In the supply voltage increases, the shunt magnet flux is also increases, then increase the breaking torque also. Okay, you can increase the supply voltage, then magnet flux increases, then increase the breaking torque also. TB is proportional to the phi 2 square. Here phi 1 is equal to phi 2 flux phi 1 is equal to phi 2. So, we can take TB is proportional to the phi 1 phi 2. So, here both the fluxes are same. So, I am taking phi 1 is equal to phi 2, from this TB is proportional to the phi 2 square. Okay. Breaking magnet, from the breaking magnet we can take the is TB is proportional to the phi 2 square. Here hence the supply voltage is higher than normal value, then we can getting some errors in a voltage, right. We can avoid that error. Proper design of the magnetic circuit in the shunt magnet, we can design proper in shunt magnets, then we can avoid the error, then we can avoid the voltage variation errors. Okay. It is clear. We have 7 types of error. One is phase error, another one is speed error, frictional error, creeping error, frequency error, temperature error, error due to voltage variations. These are the 7 types of errors. We can adjusting the errors in energy meters. Some of the errors we can adjust, but some of the errors we can designing, so in the time of designing and construction time only we can take precautions to avoid these errors, that is temperature error and error due to the voltage variations. These two will be in the time of manufacturing only we can take precautions to avoid these errors. Okay. Remaining we can adjusting the instrument. Any doubts from this errors? Okay, we have some of the type problems are there in energy meter. Discuss the problems now. A 230 volts single phase energy meter has a constant load of 4 amps. Okay, a 230 volts single phase energy meter has a constant load current of 4 amps passing through the meter for 5 hours at UPF. UPF means here unity power factor. Okay. If the meter disk makes 1104 revolutions during his period, what is the meter constant? We know the meter constant formula. What is meter constant formula? Anyone tell me? Anyone? Yesterday we discussed in a meter constant, that is K is equal to speed by energy, right? Speed by energy. Number of revolution by kilowatt hour, right? We can, using this formula, we can calculate the meter constant here. First we can take all the data. Voltage 230 volts is given and current 4 amps I, and time t is equal to 5 hours, and number of revolutions is here 1104 revolutions, n is given, and power factor also is given, unity power factor. Unity power factor means the cos phi is equal to 1. Okay, power factor is equal to 1. We can take the k value. First you have to take the power consumed in a kilowatts, that is Vi cos phi by 1000. Power consumed in kilowatts is Vi cos phi. In kilowatts, so I am taking 1000. Okay, Vi here 230 into 4 into cos phi is 1 by 1000 is the power consumed in supply. So we can get P value 0.92. 0.92. So we can take the energy, required energy, no, speed by energy. The meter constant formula is speed by energy. Speed we know, but energy we don't know. So we can calculate the energy, that is power into time, right? Already calculated power from this formula, Vi cos by 1000. So here power into time, power is 0.92 and time is given 5. So into 5, then we will get 4.6 kilowatt hour, right? K is equal to number of revolutions by kilowatt hour. The number of revolutions is here given 1104. So 1104 by 4.6 kilowatt hour, right? The meter constant is here 240 revolutions per kilowatt hour. This is the first problem. Can okay. Okay, I will tell. Ah, okay, చెప్తాను. Here, a 230 volt single phase energy meter has a constant load current of 4 amps passing through the meter for 5 hours at UPF. If the meter disk makes 1104 revolutions during this period, what is the meter constant? He is given first voltage 230 volts is given and current is 4 amps. Time is t is equal to 5 hours and he is given UPF. UPF means here unity power factor. The power factor will be represented as cos phi, right? Cos phi is equal to 1. Unity means 1. The power factor will be 1. Okay. Here the number of revolutions. Number of revolutions is given 1104. N is equal to 1104. Okay. Number of revolutions is given 1104. What is the meter constant? He is asking what is K value. Okay. We know the formula for the previous course. K is equal to speed by energy. Speed by energy, right? K is equal to speed by energy. The speed can be represented in number of revolutions, right? Number of revolutions. Number of revolutions by energy can be represented as kilowatt hour. Kilowatt hour, right? Here is given voltage, current, power factor, time and number of revolutions. We don't know energy. How to find the energy? Energy formula is power into time. Power into time. Energy is equal to. So, we don't know power also. Okay. So, we can find the power first. Okay. Power formula is P is equal to VI cos phi, right? In the AC, power formula is P is equal to VI cos phi, but we required in kilowatt hour. So, I am taking by 1000, that purpose, by 1000, VI cos phi by 1000. So, we know the VI cos phi formulas, values. So, P is equal to, V value is 230, okay, I is 4, cos phi is here 1. So, 1 by 1000, okay, 4 into 25, 25 we can require up to 0.92 we will get. The power value is 0.92 kilowatt, okay. This is the power value. Then we can find the energy. Energy is equal to power into time, right? Power into time. We know the power now, 0.92. T is also 5 hours is given. We require kilowatt hour. So, we can take 5 hours only. So, power into time, 0.92 into 5. We can get the energy value here. We can get the energy value here, 0.92 into 5, that is 4.6 kilowatt hour. Okay. Now, we can find the meter constant. Now, we can find the meter constant, that is number of revolutions by kilowatt hour, that is speed by energy, right. Here is given number of revolution already 1104 by, we can find the energy. So, 4.6 kilowatt hour. So, we can substitute number of revolutions by kilowatt hours, that is 4.6. So, we will get the meter constant K is equal to 240 revolutions per kilowatt hour, right. Now, it is understood all of you. It is clear? It is clear, ma'am? Okay. I will go to the next problem. For 5 amps 230 volts single phase energy meter, The number of revolutions per kilowatt hour is 480. If upon test at full load UPF, the disk meter 10 revolutions in 64 seconds. Calculation of percentage error. Is asking the percentage error here. First you have to take all the values. Current, voltage is given and number of revolutions per kilowatt hour is given. Meter constant, that is 480, k value also he is given, and power factor UPF 1, and it makes 10 revolutions in 64 seconds. What is the percentage error? He is asking the error. Okay, these are the values I is given. So first calculate the power consumed in a machine. So VI cos phi by 1000. We can having in kilowatts, so we can take the value in by 1000. So VI cos pi by 1000. Here voltage is 230 into 5 into 1. Cos phi value is 1. Unity power factor. Here also he is given unity power factor. So you have to take the cos phi value is 1. Then we can find the 1.15 kilowatts. Why we are finding these values? You have doubt, no? We know the meter constant value 480. But he is given one more value, 10 revolutions for 64 seconds. We can find this value also, meter constant for these values. Then we have to find the percentage error for this both the values. This meter constant value, we can find another meter constant value, no? From both the values, whatever the error is there, no, that value we can find. Okay. Here now you can take energy, same formula can take like that only. Power into time, his given time is 64 seconds, he is given in seconds, so we can convert into hours. How to convert into hours? We can take 64 by 3600, that is 60 into 60. 60 minutes, 60 seconds. So 60 into 60, 3600 here. Power into time, power is 1.15 kilowatts we find, and 64 by 3600 we can take in hours. This is the hours. So we will get the energy will be 0.02 kilowatt hour. The energy will be 0.02 kilowatt hour. So we can find the now number of revolutions. Okay, he is given 480 meter constant here, right? We can substitute here meter constant k value, then we will get number of revolutions. We don't know number of revolutions here, so I am substituting 480, then we can find the number of revolutions here, right? We know the energy value 0.02 kilowatt hour, so substitute and we will get 9.6. Number of revolutions are 9.6. But he is given 10 revolutions. This makes 10 revolutions in 64 seconds. So we can take the error, both the errors. So 10 minus 9.6 by 9.6 into 100. So we will get the error here, number of evolutions per error. Okay, that is 4.167%. 4.167%. Once again I will tell. For 5 amps 230 volts single phase energy meter, The number of revolutions per kilowatt hour is 480. If upon test at full load, UPF the disk makes 10 revolutions in 64 seconds, calculate the percentage error. So, he is asking the number of revolution error. So, we can find the number of revolutions, then we can take the error. So, here he is given the values are I 5 amps, V to 30 volts, and the number of revolutions per kilowatt hour, that is K value is given 480 and number of revolutions is 10 and T is 64 seconds. What is the error? You can calculate the percentage error. So, first you have to calculate the number of revolutions. So, by using the VI power is equal to VI cos phi, we can find the power first in kilowatt hour. So, we can take the VI cos phi by 1000. We know the values of VI cos phi. So, substitute here, then we will find the power consumed in kilowatts, that is 1.15 kilowatts. Then after we can find the energy. Energy formula is power into time. So, substitute the power and time. Time is 64 seconds is given. So, we can convert in 64 seconds into hours by using the 64 by 3600. We can divide with 3600, we will get the value in hours. So, 1.15 into 64 by 3600, we will get the energy value, that is 0.02 kilowatt hour. From this meter constant formula, we can find the number of revolutions here. Okay. 480 is equal to the number of revolutions by 0.02. So, we can find the number of revolutions from this, that is 9.6. Then he is given 10 revolutions, the disk makes the 10 revolutions. So, we can find the error here, 10 minus 9.6 by whatever the error is, then 9.6, we can find the 9.6 into 100. 10 minus 9.6 by 9.6 into 100, that is the error, that is 4.167%. Okay, it is clear? It is clear? Okay. The next problem is an energy meter whose constant is 600 revolutions per kilowatt hour. Okay. Kilowatt hour. It has 5 revolutions in 20 seconds. Calculate the load in kilowatts. Is asking the power in kilowatts, right? Is given K value, that is 600 revolutions per kilowatt hour here, and 5 revolutions is given number of revolutions and time is also given. So, we can find the power. First you can find the energy, then we can find the power, right? Power equal to, sorry, energy is equal to power into time. No, from that condition we can find the power, right? Here he is given number of revolutions in K is equal to N by number of revolutions by energy. So, first we have to find the energy. So, he is given number of revolutions and meter constant. So, we can find energy first, right? 600, the K value is 600. So, 600 is equal to 5 by number of revolutions is 5, 5 by kilowatt hour. So, from this kilowatt hour equal to 5 by 600, that is 0.00833 kilowatt hour. This is the energy in this instrument, right? We know the energy and time. Now we can find the power. Now we can find the power from this formula. Energy is equal to power into time. So power is equal to energy by time, right? So that time in hours. So you can find in seconds. Sorry, time in seconds. Time in seconds. So we can find in time in hours. Then we will get 20 by 3600. We can take in hours. 20 seconds will be in hours, that is 20 by 3600. Then we can get in hours. So energy by time, we will get the power, that is 1.5 kilowatts, right? It is clear? And second I will tell, an energy meter whose constant is 600 revolutions per kilowatt hour, 5 revolutions in 20 seconds, calculate the load in kilowatt hour. Okay, is given K value 600 revolutions per kilowatt hour and 5 revolutions N value and T value 20 seconds. Then you can find the power in kilowatts hour. We know the energy formula, that is power into time. So from this formula we can find the power, right? We don't know the energy. So first we can find the energy by using the K value, K formula. What is meter constant? That is number of revolutions by energy, right? We know the K value and N value. So substitute here K value and N value, that is 600 is equal to N value is 5 by energy. Then we will get the energy value. Then after we can substitute here this P is equal to, from this E by T, then we can substitute here, then we will get power formula. Here the time is in seconds, so we can divide with 3600, 20 by 3600, then we will get the power. Is clear? Is clear all of you? Okay. I will go to the next problem. An energy meter is designed to make 600 revolutions of the disc. Energy meter is designed make 600 revolutions of the disc for an 1 unit of energy. For 1 unit of energy. Calculate the number of revolutions made by it when connected to a load carrying 10 amps. Okay. At 230 volts, 50 hertz and 0.8 power factor lagging for an hour. If it is actually makes 1050 revolutions, find the percentage error. Here also he is asking the percentage error. Okay, first he is given the values are K is equal to 600 revolutions and current value is given 10 amps, voltage 230 volts and frequency is given 50 hertz and power factor he is given 0.8 power factor lagging and number of revolutions also given, n is equal to 1050 revolutions. So we can find the percentage error here. Okay, first you have to find the power. Same, first we have to find the power Vi cos pi by 100. We know the values Vi cos pi and so substitute here, then we will get the power, right? Pi cos phi 230 into 10 into 0.8. Here power factor is given 0.8. So cos phi is equal to 0.8. So we will get 1.8 kilowatts. Then after we can find the energy. Energy is power into time. Power 1.84, and he is given time also here 1 hour, 0.8 power factor of an hour, 1 hour. The time is given 1 hour. So we can substitute the time 1 hour. Power into time 1.84 into 1. So 1.84 kilowatt hour. From the meter constant we can find the number of revolutions here. Right, same formula, second problem. So K is equal to number of revolutions by kilowatt hour. So we know K value 600 and we find the energy also. So we have to substitute both the values 600 and 1.84. So from this number of revolutions we will get 1104. But he is given 1050 revolutions. From this we can find the percentage error. 1104 minus 1050 by 1050 into 100. Then we will get the percentage error. Same formula, same problem, this one also. Right. Once again I will tell. He is given K value, number of revolutions per hour, per unit. K is equal to 600 and current value 10 amps and voltage value 230 volts, frequency 50 hertz and cos phi is equal to 0.8 and number of revolution n is equal to 1050 and time is 1 hour. Time is 1 hour and he is asking the percentage error. So first you have to find the number of revolutions. So how to find the number of revolutions? You know the formula K is equal to number of revolutions by energy. But we don't know the energy value. So first we can find the energy. Energy value we can find how to find power into time. We don't know the power also. So first you have to find the power by using the VI cos phi by 1000. VI cos phi by 1000. So we know the values of VI cos phi values. So substitute here, then we can find the power value. Okay. Then after we can find the energy, that is energy is equal to power into time. Then we will get the power into time, then we will get the energy. So now you have to substitute in this meter constant formula, that is K is equal to number of revolutions by energy. So from this we will get the number of revolutions here. So then after we can find the error, percentage error. We know the one revolution, that will be, we can find the percentage error, actual error by, we are find the error, whatever the revolutions are there, no, this meter, we can, from that we can find the percentage error. 1104 minus 1050 by 1050 into 100. Then we will get the percentage error, total percentage error. Right. It is clear all of you? It is clear, ma'am? Now I am going to the next problem, that is a 230 volts 50 hertz single phase energy meter has a constant of 100 revolutions per kilowatt hour. Determine the speed of the disk in RPM. RPM means here revolutions per minute. Okay. Current of 40 amps at power factor of 0.4 lag. Okay. Is given voltage, frequency and K value 100 revolutions per kilowatt hour, and he is asking the speed of the disk in RPM, and current value also is given 40 amps and power factor is given 0.4 lagging. So first you have to find the, by using the K value, number of revolutions by energy, but we don't know the energy. So we can find the energy first. First we can find the energy, we require the power. So first you have to find the power, right? Power is equal to Vi cos phi by 1000, right? Here we know the voltage and current and power factor. We can substitute here, then we can find the power value, right? We can find the power value is 3.68 kilowatts. So energy consumed in 1 minute time is given in minute. Is given in minute. He is asking in minutes, no? Revolutions per minute he is asking. So I am taking the time as 1 minute. Okay. So 1 by 60 I am taking. I am taking in a minutes. So we can require only 60. 60 into 60 not required. So 3.68 into 1 by 60. Then we can find the 0.06133 kilowatt hour. 0.06133 kilowatt hour. The energy we find. Then we can find the number of revolutions. We know the K value and energy. Substitute here, then we can find the number of revolutions. Okay. The number of revolutions is 6.133. 6.133. That is in RPM, revolutions per minute. It is clear, all of you? Is given 230 volts voltage, frequency 50 hertz, and K value is 100 revolutions per kilowatt hour, and determine the speed of the disk in RPM, number of revolutions per minute, current of 40 amps, is indirectly is given time, that is 1 minute, and the power factor is 0.4 lagging. So first you have to find the, from the K value we can find the number of revolutions, right? The speed can be find the number of revolutions by energy, but we don't know the energy. So first we have to find the energy. Energy is power into time. We don't know the power also. So first you have to find the power, that is power is equal to Vi cos phi by 1000, right? We know the voltage, current and cos phi. Here cos phi is 0.4 lakh and current value is 40 and voltage value is 230. So substitute here, then we can find the power value. Then after we can substitute in this E value is given in time, 1 minute time. So we can convert into hours, 1 by 60 can require only 60. He is given in minutes. So power into time, then we can find the energy. Then you have to substitute in this K value, K formula, the number of revolutions by energy. we know the k value is 100 and then we can find